It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tyrone Lowe. I'm the CEO for T-Lo Video Productions. And in the house of the legends, I have my man, DJ Charlie Kaz. Welcome to the Legends.
Thank you, thank you.
Hey, man.
It's an honor to be here.
I've known you for a while on the internet, and I've followed you. This is like the James Brown of the internet. I mean, really, because you're constantly streaming, you have a lot of viewers, and you're playing some real music. I'm just honored to have you here on my show. Charlie, tell me how you started, man.
I started at a very young age on a pair of B1s and a Clubman 1-1. In 1985, I went professional, and been doing this ever since. Got into the production and at a young age too. So,
How do you feel about the scene now, the music? I mean, from then to now, because a lot has changed since then.
Yeah.
So let's talk step by step on how do you actually inquire to journey to where you're at right now.
well, from back then to now, the music-wise, musically speaking, there was a lot of instrumentation on records. Now it's basically all electronic, which is good and it's bad in a way because you could be in your own home and you don't have to rent a band to come in and play live instruments for you. You could create them yourself,
Right.
you know.
So,
Soulfully though, I'm feeling it. You know?
oh, okay.
There's a
So,
lot of soul in the
do
music
you-
coming out now.
What do you prefer right now? Would you like the olden days, or you like the technical part of it right now?
I like the technical part right now
And why?
because that gives me creative freedom where I can be in my house and I don't have to run anywhere. I have my own studio in my house and I can just get my ideas out instantly.
Okay.
You know.
From another fool of thought, do you feel that technology is actually robbing the artists? And what I mean
in
by
what
that,
sense, like?
in the sense that, like in the olden days, when an artist actually recorded, they would go through a record company and they would be profitable in a sense. Where as of today,
It was a hard copy of something
Right,
to
exactly.
sell, not like today where you could stream everything.
exactly, and then today you can get anybody's record by going to YouTube and using a human converter to actually do it. Do you feel that's actually taken away from the artist? I'm speaking more of the artist.
Yeah. It is if the artist isn't smart because there are things in place that safeguard you from that as far as getting your money for your material. But like they say, this is the music business. So what I suggest to people is to learn the business end. This is music business. Yeah, music is part of it, but business is a bigger part of it. And if you don't know that part, you're gonna wind up hurt.
Okay. What would you describe as house music?
To me?
Yeah, what is house music to
House music is life to me. Like I live, breathe it, sleep with it.
Okay.
It's just everything to me right now.
And what brand of house music do you like? I mean,
Deep, tech, soulful. I play it all.
okay.
But I lean more towards the soulful because it's the vibes that the music gives off. It just resonates with me. And it makes me feel good.
So through your sets, what do you project into your crowd?
I project that what I'm feeling, my energy, my experiences, and a lot of people identify with that.
Okay. Because you get a lot of good feedback. We talk on the phone. I've sent you tracks, and man, do I send you tracks.
Man.
You're worthy. You're actually
Thank
worthy.
you, thank
You
you.
know, I
I'm
remember that time I
honored.
sent you like 300,
Yeah.
something like that.
I'm
You're
honored.
worthy because compared to other DJs that I know, they get a lot of music. They're not playing it, and like I always said, I think an artist should be heard one way or the other. A good DJ plays music. You understand, and you shouldn't be afraid to actually, if you get it, to just put in the back burner. You know, you play. And I noticed that because I noticed that some of the stuff I gave you, you played it. And I listened. That was the test. You know, and that's why I was able to just say, well, hey, you know, Kaz, hey, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Through the aura and the politics that's going on with these other DJs now, you know, politically speaking, of the point where everybody wants to be a DJ now. So what would you actually consider a real DJ?
Someone that is creative, someone that is doing their own thing, someone that is not playing the same 100 records that everybody else is playing. Like, if you notice when you listen to my sets, I dig deep. I want to play what nobody's playing. You know, I want to be different. I'm not trying to say that I'm better than anybody, and I give everybody respect and I honor everybody, you know, but I'm different. I want to do things different.
How many sets do you put out a week?
Man, this past week I must have shot like 7 sets in 2 days.
Wow.
And that's just 2 days. I couldn't even begin to tell you how many sets I do a week.
That's why I call you James Brown.
And not only, like right now, I'm really, really busy. I'm streaming out to Europe
Okay.
on a site called VK, trying to hit Germany. I'm doing something in Florida with a radio station, WURK 93.1. Plus hitting all my other sites. We're 58 videos into Periscope. We're 77 on YouTube, and on Facebook, we're over 100 easily.
Explain to your viewers Periscope.
Periscope is right now, Periscope, if you want to like really listen to what I'm doing and not worry about the set just disappearing like it does on Facebook, because they do this copyright infringement thing, like we're making money on it, which we're not. We're just promoting the artists that we're playing. But Periscope is like the hottest site right now if you want to listen to somebody's set from beginning to end.
Okay. And so, how do you feel about actually telling somebody else that's coming into the industry? What would you actually suggest to them, the upcoming DJs right now?
Put in that work, you know, study your craft, you know, listen to a lot of music. If this is what you want to do, you know, you have to put a lot of work into this.
Okay. Like I asked everybody.
We make it look easy, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Because we do.
Right.
They look at us and they say, oh, I can do that. But they don't know the work that goes behind what we do.
Yeah. I feel like the work that we put into now it's not the work that we used to put into years ago. We used to chart music, had to report to the stations. We had to actually, in order to get music, we had to give feedback.
Yeah.
You know, we had to run to the record companies, starting from Tommy Boy all the way down to Western, to numerous record companies every Friday. You know, I'd be on the train. I got a milk crate.
No. I remember them days.
And I mean, we worked manually back in those days. You know, a lot of these guys that's doing it right now don't realize the work that we actually paid for them to actually incorporate a lot of music right now. You know, music changes like maybe every 5 years or so, like that. So let me ask you a question. Where would you want to be 5 years from now?
Well, right now, I'm hesitant. I have a lot of music that I have shelved. I haven't put anything out because I don't feel that the time is right now. But 5 years from now, I would love to be doing a radio show.
Okay.
Like have my own radio show where I could just do what I do and express myself musically and promote artists.
So let me ask you a question. Between, as far as house music, how do you feel about actually playing R&B or, you know, things of that nature?
That's how I started.
Okay.
You know, I started with R&B.
Okay.
I started playing professionally at a place in the Bronx called Skate Key.
Okay.
And that's how I started.
Oh, okay.
With
Skate
R&B.
Key.
Yeah, and I was like a sponge when it comes to music. I'm like a sponge. Like, you teach me about classics, I dig deep.
Okay.
And I'll go get classics that you haven't heard of.
Right, okay.
That you'll be like, wow, I like that. I'm impressed, you know?
Do you play vinyl?
No. Not anymore.
Oh, okay. Why not?
Because right now, I don't have enough time with everything that I'm doing with
Okay.
pushing all this music out into the world.
Right.
And it's easier to grab a hard drive and throw it in your bag and jump on a plane and go somewhere and do a set.
Okay.
It's not like back in the days, we had to haul crates and
Yeah.
crates of records to get somewhere.
Well, I still play vinyl. I mean,
I don't have nothing against it, and I would play it if if I had the time or the
Right.
space for it, because it takes a lot of space.
I think somewhere along the line it's going to come back. Vinyl has its own intensity. I
Its
love
own
it.
sound, yeah. It's a different feel,
It's
yeah.
a whole different feel. I started with vinyl, and I still love vinyl.
I'm not saying I don't. I love
yeah.
it, but
Yeah.
it's just easier for what
Yeah.
I'm trying to do. It's a lot
when you
easier.
get promos from like Louis Vega and stuff like that, you notice he gives it to you in vinyl. Big up to Louis Vega. I'm glad that you're here, man.
Thank you.
You
Thank
do a lot of work.
I'm so honored to be here. I'm humbled.
And do you have any shout outs to any of your viewers?
Yeah, I want to say thank you for everyone globally that supports the Charlie Cass Project, what I'm trying to do, get music out to you guys.
So you have any projects coming up that we should talk about? Anything you want to leak out to your viewers?
Nah, not really. I'd rather show them results rather than talk about things that haven't happened yet.
Okay. So through this house music era, who's your favorite artist?
Well,
do you have a few?
Yeah, I got a few.
Okay, let's hear them.
Charisma, as far as production, Charisma, Carrie, Simon Dunmore, to name a few.
Okay. And on the classic side, what would be your favorite artist? Or if you have a few?
Yeah,
let us
it's a
know.
few. It's always a few. With us, it can't be just one because we
Okay.
play
So let's hear a few of them.
thousands.
Let's talk about that.
Edwin Starr,
All right.
Jimmy Castor,
Are you going back, man?
Yeah.
You throwing the punch. Yeah.
Grover Washington Jr.,
Okay.
Miles Davis.
And he's talking jazz and stuff.
Like when I play like R&B and stuff, like I hit a whole spectrum of R&B. Like Miles does something with R&B, I'm playing it.
How do you feel? A lot of people don't know, but how do you feel about Weather Report? They're very. It's like a confusing type of jazz, so like intensive, man. And I noticed that if you don't know about them, you be
Yeah, I
hearing
don't.
them.
Yeah.
Like Weather Report is a jazz group.
Okay.
You heard some of their songs because a lot of people sampled it. Okay, like if you got like a SP1200, which they use in the studio, which I still have.
Wow.
I noticed that when I do produce tracks, I still use that, and I'd sample a lot of this stuff on it, but I tampered with it a little bit. And you hear a lot of that stuff. I feel that a lot of real records that you actually find right now are, especially with house music,
It's not original. It's
not
something that's
original.
been sampled.
It's something
yeah.
that's been taken apart and integrated from other sounds and things of that. I suggest you guys go back to the old school, get yourself an SP1200.
Well, I'm an MPC guy.
Oh, okay. All right. I got mine,
I
because
work
right
on the
now,
MPCX.
they're going for maybe $5,000
Yeah.
for it, but it's worth it.
Well, I love the SP12.
It's
man.
it's like
That's the
epic.
school I come from. SP12,
Yeah,
the Lindrum.
I feel that good quality sound comes from the old school. Not knocking the new school, but I love the old school. Charlie, what do you feel about other DJs that might be criticizing you, or, because I've read some things on the internet about Charlie Cass from other DJs. They weren't really good results, and I figure I'll bring them out there. So this is your chance right now to say to them, how do you feel about that?
Well, to be honest with you, I keep the focus on me. I give everybody respect, and I don't have nothing bad to say about no one. Keep doing what you're doing, because I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing.
And it's good to know that you're encouraging him like that. I feel that other people that criticize
It's
other
no
people,
need. It's really no
right.
need for that.
I mean, why
We're
put up
all
that,
different.
Why put up that extra energy of negativity when you can actually learn from it, compromise from it, and also, you know, unify. I feel
Exactly.
right now that the house community needs to be unified a little bit more. It's so integrated, and that's
It
due to the
is.
fact of the. I feel that it's like that because a lot of people didn't do their homework, basically. So they live in more of the moment of it, and I feel that they should really get into the beginning of it so it can bring them back up to
Know
speed.
where they're getting this from.
Right, it's like genetics, learn about it. You know what I'm saying? And
Study
stuff.
our craft.
And like a guy like you, Kaz, you have a lot to give, because your
Thank you.
personality you're a giver. I noticed that with your own sets, you always praise them, and that's a good thing. I like that
I
about
would be
you.
nobody without people
Right.
watching and liking what I'm doing.
And you're one of the
And I
guys, right?
respect that.
Yeah, you're one of the guys right now that gets a lot of viewers. Even though sometimes I know you get that headache when Facebook cuts you off and
Yeah.
stuff like that, but you always find
I
another
try,
resource.
you know why? Because I try to hit that platform. I'm on so many different platforms, but Facebook is like super big.
Right.
And I try to advertise all these other platforms that I'm on so people can go and see different things. Like, I don't shoot one set and post it on 10 platforms. I shoot different material for each set,
Okay.
each platform that I do.
Name some different platforms
All right,
that you
I'm
use that a
gonna.
lot of guys might just want to know about. So
Well,
okay, so they don't
Periscope
get stuck
is.
on like Mixcloud, SoundCloud. Go to other platforms as well.
I'm on Periscope, YouTube. I shoot videos on Instagram, which they take down in 24 hours. Sometimes they take them down instantly because of the copyright infringement thing. And I'm on VK in Europe.
Okay. So you have any traveling in mind in the future?
Right now, I'm trying to kind of work it out logistically how I can make this happen on my own dollar and do a European tour and hit like Croatia, Amsterdam. Because I have people out there that are constantly giving me feedback on what I'm doing here that they see out there.
Right.
And it's all good.
Okay.
You know?
How you feel about Africa?
Oh, I love it. I have so many people following me from
I was
Africa.
gonna really bring that up.
It is incredible. I love it.
Okay. So, like I said, I'm glad that you're here. You're a real nice dude, man. I gotta
Thank you,
give it to
thank
you.
you.
We talked on the phone a lot. We talked about unification. We talked about not bad things about people, but people that
Never,
just don't know
never.
any
It's
better
never
about
bad,
certain
yeah.
things.
We
I think you're
we
a
don't
good
put
DJ.
time into that energy,
You can't. They say with every action there's a reaction, and it's all about how you really do it. And DJ Kaz is the guy that you guys need to listen to. Support this brother because he supports everybody. I mean,
I do.
he gives it up. And I think that you guys should actually support him, give him a listen, and give him some charm. While he's on it, make the feedback worth his while, and give him, so he can actually get that energy to do what he does. And we're gonna end the show.
Okay.
And stuff. And you have anything else you want to say to your viewers?
You can catch me on Periscope at Charlie Kaz, the Charlie Kaz Project. The same thing on YouTube. Instagram is DJ Charlie Kaz. I have a Facebook page that I just put up, which has my contact information for any bookings. You can hit up that page. It's DJ Charlie Kaz. And for those of you that have somebody out in Europe, you can let them know about VK. I'm live streaming live video out to Germany. And one last thing, I'm doing something with WURK in Tampa, Florida, 93.1 FM.
Okay. I just did that not too long ago. Roberto? Yeah. All right. This is it, people. We thank you all for viewing in. And like I said, this is another T Lowe Video Productions. I'm your host, Tyrone Lowe. And you guys have a nice day.
Yeah, this is DJ Charlie Caz, and you're listening to the Charlie Caz Project.
inside.